There we go. There we go. We got a fish. We got a fish. Look at that. We got one. The drop shot. Hello YouTube. Real shooting here, and as you can see, I'm at a different fishing spot. Haven't fished this spot in a long time. This is the Highlands Reservoir. Look how foggy it is out here. There's a big old bird right there. Crane, I think that's what you call it. It was here earlier. So foggy this morning. Haven't fished this spot in a long time. I used to catch some bass all along this bank, all along this bank. Gotta watch for snakes and alligators here. Wow, that's a lot of grass. I've never seen it like this, so I haven't fished it probably at this time of the year. You can catch a lot of bass here. There's a bunch of rocks. Water runs into these. They have two drain pipes, so one of them is closed right now. The other one's open. Water's pushing through. Bass and bait fish right there. I actually do remember the last time I was here was actually the first day of this year, January 1st. I did not have my GoPro with me, but I did have a fishing rod and a couple of lures. I think I caught a white bass. I caught a couple of white bass right here on the trout magnet kit lures. Not too bad. Anyways, I got 3 combos with me, my backpack. Got the Ned rig, the Dropshot, and my medium heavy with a little crankbait that was catching the fish for us last time at the river. This fog looks like it's really starting to clear up now. That sun's gonna start coming out. Anyways, let's get to fishing. Let's start off with the Ned rig here. The water looks kind of low. All this right here. Let's see if there's anything hanging out right here. Oh, no way. How did that happen? What is that even? You guys, make a hard cast and your line comes off like this. Come on now. I'll cut the line and retie. Oh my god, we got a fish, you guys. We got a fish. And I'm over here with a backlash. We got a nice sized bass. Look at that. Can we bring him in? No way. You guys. We got a backlash. And we got a fish. That's a nice one right there. He wanted that Ned rig. Wow. Hooked on the side of the mouth. I didn't even set the hook on him. So he was carrying this down there. There we go. Hooked on the side of the mouth. That's a nice bass. We'll get a weight on him. Why not? I don't know. This might be the biggest one of the day. We might catch some more though. Who knows? And now I gotta go all the way over here. Pull out my scale. It's not that big. It's gonna be a 1 something. Zero it out. You guys, on a backlash? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, you see that? 1 pound, 8 ounces. Let's get him back in the water. I'll come back from my backpack and everything else set up over here. Nice size fish. Gotta fix my backlash. We're gonna throw him back in. There we go. There we go. Right by the rock. Whoop him. Oh, he came right off. No. There he goes. Second fish of the day on the Ned rig. Guys, there's the alligator. Look at him go. Trying to eat that. There was something on the surface. I'm gonna throw around this little crankbait. See if we can get a bass to bite. Come on, bass. Don't look at me, alligator. Don't come over here. You're looking for trouble. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, we got one. We got one. We gotta bring him in because it's the gator. Oh, this is a good one. Hey! Hurry, 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 hurry. The gator. The gator. Ooh, this is a good one. See if we can flip them. Flip them. Gotta keep my eye on that gator. He wanted that crankbait. Look how he's hooked though. Ooh. I did not want to get that hook in me. He's angry. He's angry. That's a nice one here. That's the biggest one I've ever caught out here. I'll tell you that one real quick. Hooked on the side of the mouth. Keeping an eye on that gator because he sees the fish here. There we go, one trebles in him. Pop that right out. Let's get a quick weight on him. Well, he has a little bit of a bloody tail. That gator's looking at me. Look at that, I gotta keep an eye on him. Look at him, he's right there. He sees the fish. Gotta zero out my scale. It's a nice one on that crankbait. Definitely got big fish over the day now. Come on, scale. Zero it out. 0, 0. Let's see. Must be 2 something. Real close to a 3. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. It's a nice one. That's a nice one. I'm gonna get a quick picture of him and then I'm gonna let him go. Look, the gator turned away. He knows he ain't getting this fish. Whew, nice bass. I didn't think it was this big. Definitely big fish of the day. Gotta show Alex. There's the gator. Let's let him back in over here. I'm gonna throw him in. Thanks for playing. Very nice. Guys, I'm gonna switch out to this Berkley Power Bait Maxx Scent D Worm. This lure is made for the shaky head, but I think it works very good for the drop shot. Very thin profile worm. What color is it? Natural Shad, 5.5 inch worm. I'm gonna nose hook it, see if we can get a fish to bite. I'm pretty sure we can. These lures, they have a ton of scent. You guys stay tuned. We're right on the rock. There we go. We got a fish. We got a fish. Look at that. Snagged the rock. Yanked it off. Caught a fish. What is that? Fish number 4. That's a very little bass. But we'll take him. He wanted the little drop shot. Is he barely hooked? Ah, he was barely hooked. That's why you gotta watch it, man. They're gonna shake on you. It's a very small fish. Small fish of the day on the drop shot. But at least we caught another one. Let him back in. There he goes. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a good bite. Oh, and that is a good fish. Now I'm hoping we can bring him up here. I don't know if we're going to be able to flip him. Wow, we were able to flip him. Whew, nice bass on the drop shot. He wanted that worm. Where is he hooked though? Oh, he swallowed that worm. Oh, he's trying to bite me. Look at that, hooked on the bottom of the mouth. I'm just gonna grab my other pliers. Second fish on the drop shot. That bass hit it pretty hard, so he did want that worm. There we go, pop that right out of you, little bass. Not so little, actually. That might be close to a 1, maybe 1 something. Nice fish. Right along the rocks, like I've been saying. These bass like to hang out there. Small ones, big ones, and everything in between. Let's let them back in. I'm gonna throw them over here though, just to not scare off any fish that might be over there. There he goes. Nice. Alright, you guys, we left the reservoir, we switched spots, the bite died down, ended over there with 5 fish. Alex wanted to switch spots, so we're here now. This is a pond we both haven't fished. It's pretty big. But from what I can tell, not a lot of trees. There's no trees all around this thing. There's a lot of drain pipes though, there's a lot of concrete. We'll probably get some fish here, and if they don't bite here, we're gonna go to the other pond, which we know has fish. Biting consistently. You guys stay tuned. Oh man. Oh man, the fish came off. Landed over here. We got one. The drop shot. After no bites. They don't want to bite in this pond. Got one on that. What is it called? Big bite bait, squirrel tail worm. Junebug. I barely felt him bite it. Yeah, it's like a purple Junebug. Nice. First fish of the day on this pond. Oh yeah. Let's throw him back in. You want to see him? No, you ain't hooking that fish.
My hook touched it.
There he goes. Barely felt that one. He's coming in quick. Alright. That's a nicer one. Nothing real big. Hooked on the side of the mouth. It's an okay bass, but thanks for playing. You can tell he's been caught before. He has a marking on this side and this side. Let's throw him back in. There he goes. There we go. They are deep. Is that a bass? Yeah, it's a little one. We're jet skiing them on in. Oh, no way. It's a crappie. It's a crappie. Nice sized crappie too. Look at that, you guys. Definitely out there deeper. Nice fish, nice colors. Wow. Let's let him back in. There he goes. Alright, you guys, third spot of the day. Alex is gonna get a fish here. Still hasn't got one, but I think he's gonna get one here. This is where he caught his last 2 PBs, so he has no excuses. And this is where I can average a bunch of fish by these drain pipes, so we'll try and do that real quick. Let's see how many we can get to bite. You guys stay tuned. Always pulling hard. There we go. It's actually a pretty good one. Ooh, relax yourself, relax yourself. Where's he hooked? He's hooked on the bottom of the mouth. Always trying to bite me. Yeah, when they're hooked on the bottom, you really got to be careful. You wanted that drop shot worm. There we go, pop that right out of you. Nice fish. It's about a pound something. Again, that squirrel tail worm really does it from big bite baits. It's a good one. Let's put him back in. There he goes. I'm still gonna keep using that worm. It's still pretty good. It is getting torn up, but it's lasted, I want to say 3 fish now. Let's see if we can get another one. It's weird how they're biting today. They're not biting it as hard as other days. It's a very subtle bite. You'll barely feel it, and then they're just carrying it. As soon as you yank it, you got them hooked. But they're not biting it hard today. Definitely not. They're just like barely picking it up. What fish is that? How many have I caught? 3 at the last spot, 5 at the reservoir. That's number 9. Number 9. So 8 bass and a crappie. You could see little bait fish. I see like very small shad swimming around that drain pipe. You know that bass is there eating them. Probably a couple of bass. There we go. Barely felt that one. He just picked it up. Wasn't even swimming it. It's a small one. He got a lot of mud on him. Oh, he's angry too. Hooked on the side of the mouth. Fish number 10. Oh, he's trying to bite me. Let's throw him back in. Alright you guys, that's going to be all for today's video. Overall, a pretty good day of fishing. Ended up fishing 3 different spots with Alex. I went to the reservoir in the morning. Had pretty good luck there. Caught 5 fish. That's the most fish I've ever caught there. Again, I haven't fished that spot in such a long time. I might have to go back there again. Try to go for some more big bass. That big bass of the day came from that spot at the reservoir. And it was a pretty nice one. That's probably the biggest bass I've ever pulled out of there. And that was on that little Googan baits. I believe it's called the Mini Banger. It's a little bluegill. Nice crankbait. Shallow diver. You can see there 1 to 4 feet. I was just dragging this along parallel to the bank and through the rocks. You know, it's going to keep bouncing off the rocks. That big bass, he wanted it. I didn't realize it was that big. And at the reservoir, we also caught first fish of the day on that Rabbid baits. A little foxtail lure. Has a little feather, little Ned rig lure. Pretty nice. It's called Ruby Red. Used to not have confidence in this bait, but it does work. And then I believe all my drop shot fish were caught on this power bait Maxx scent D-worm. That color's natural shad. These lures have a ton of scent and a lot of action. It's just a slim straight tail worm, and most of my fish were caught today. What I noticed was either on the fall or just letting it sit there. This is another one of my go-tos, and this caught us some fish today too. I really like this bait. I'm glad I bought this. I actually bought this at the Bassmaster Classic Expo. I went to the Big Bite Baits booth, picked this up randomly because when I saw it I said, wow, that looks great for the drop shot, and I love fishing the drop shot. 4.5 inch squirrel tail worm. That color's Junebug Red. You get a pack of 10. I'm going through these fairly quickly. I like them. They catch a lot of fish. So all our fish today were caught. We caught 1 on the crankbait, and the rest were either drop shot or Ned rig. Hope you enjoyed today's video, you guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.